These are the best NBA game winners of all time.
Here is Duel.
First and foremost, Anthony has one of the most bizarre game endings ever.
In the hands of Anthony. Anthony for three. Puts it in! Knicks by one with 8.2 remaining.
Yeah, you know a shot seems wild when the mall cop is on his feet. But at least, the game winner didn't cause a player to wet his pants, as in number 19. The Kings came in heated, literally, desperate for a victory. But Miami thought it was the ideal occasion to reveal their new jerseys. And De'Aaron Fox said, "Ain't no way I'm losing to grown guys wearing pink."
Oh, off balance. And in and out. Oh! You don't like that! You don't like NBA basketball! The 20-year-old comes flying through the air here in South Florida.
De'Aaron, come on. What are you going to do to your own teammate? Scare him to death? He's just fortunate he didn't become a meme like the player in 18th spot. It came down to the Suns versus Clippers game on the NBA's bubble. And Phoenix knew that if they lost this one game, they would be assured no playoffs position. With the score deadlocked, Devin Booker possessed the ball. And despite being defended by two of the NBA's most prolific defenders, Booker knew it was up to him.
6 to play. Booker, this is for the win. Got it! Wow! What a shot.
Oh my goodness! Look at how he's resting there, man. It seems like it's Kawhi's time to be on top. Anyway, the Clippers must have been plagued by this, since the next year for the 17th spot, Paul George had a perfect chance and blew it.
Bruh.
And that's
Missed another, and they call timeout.
Paul George is the kind of guy who would exclaim, "That was a horrible dunk." But hey, at least the Clippers experienced this agony throughout the summer, because in number 16, a Grinch stole Christmas. It was Cavaliers versus Warriors, just what I asked for from Santa. And despite the fact that it was Christmas Day, the Warriors arrived tormented by the memories.
Here comes Irving, drives on Thompson. Irving spins, puts up the shot. It's good! Kyrie Irving with 3.4 remaining, and the Warriors call timeout. Irving does it again to the Warriors.
Things lived up to the hype right from the start. Both teams' lights shone brightly, but there could only be one winner at the end of the day. Well, you could be the winner if you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, hit that notification bell so that you would be notified whenever we have a new upload. His shot didn't come on one of the most historic events in NBA history, like at our number 15 place. All eyes were on Russell Westbrook in 2017, and heading into his clash against the Nuggets, he had the chance to create one of the NBA's most unbreakable records. But breaking records isn't why Westbrook plays. So after his last assist and 42nd triple-double of the season, there was only one thing left to do.
Thunder is out of timeouts. Adams gives it back to Russ. Deep shot! What a perfect ending to a historic day!
Westbrook scored 50 points for the victory. I miss Russell Westbrook because all I see lately is none of that. Anyway, Westbrook's shot was deep, but at least he had time. Wait till you see the Hail Mary at number 14. OJ, you really hit him with that one-footer. They're not coming back with 1 second remaining. Oh my goodness. You don't want OJ to turn to the other OJ, Tyree. Hey, I'll grant you that half-court bomb was legendary, but we've seen similar shots before. What DeMar DeRozan accomplished at number 13 was a global first. It was New Year's Eve, and DeMar intended to make the opposition audience his followers in a tight game between the Bulls and the Pacers.
DeRozan to win it! DeMar DeRozan delivers!
Wait a minute, DeMar made 3-pointers? Well, he really believed new year, new him. Until the following night, when he remarked, "Hold my beer, dog."
Kobe White to DeRozan. 2 seconds in the corner for three, and the win again. He does it! Back-to-back games! Holy cow!
Holds the beer, eh? You can hold the beer and like this video at the same time, dude. DeMar must have picked a few tips from Drake. Man, he really went back to back. But at least it was against two different teams. Because what a guy at our number 12 place did cost a team nightmares. See, KD's previous experience destroying Dallas's Knights. So when the Mavericks saw their matchup in the 2012 playoffs, it was precisely what they were looking for. They did came into game 1 confident, but being carried by a man who shoots like crazy is a recipe for catastrophe. The Mavericks versus Knight.
Cephalosha will throw in. Here is Durant for the win.
One-handed. KD may be a snake, but only for shots like that. There's no disputing it's an all-time great. But speaking of Hall of Famers, one guy at number 11 had some of the luckiest shots in NBA history. It was Ben Gordon versus Dwayne Wade. Both players came in hot, and 40 points each weren't enough in a double overtime draw game. Dwayne Wade's knees begged to be taken home. When Chicago got the ball, Wade responded this.
Thomas, Wade with a steal, with two. Wade puts it up for the win. Yeah,
Imagine making a fast break 3 and then leaping up on the scorer's table saying, "This is my home." Wade's career was characterized by this moment, which is why on one of his last matchups ever, God sent him some hell.
Waiters, back to Dwayne. Shoots. No, he couldn't get it off. Now fires it up. Bank it in! It counts! It counts! The Heat win the game!
Okay, I get it. Even God couldn't beat that game-winning play. Yet, it still didn't make our top 10. Since we've arrived here, let's ramp things up a notch. If you liked this video, please also subscribe to this channel so we can take things to the next level. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals, Cavaliers versus Bulls. And Chicago was really giving LeBron a run for his money. Coach Thibodeau devised to play in the waning seconds of a tie game. But D-Rose replied, "Nope, I'm doing me."
Finds Rose. Rose trying to get open, fires away. It's over! The Bulls win at the buzzer!
D-Rose must have contacted the bank and asked, "Are you staying open late tonight?" That shot was money. But look at Rose's expression. It's almost as if he can see into the future. Since the very next game,
James for the win! It's gone! LeBron James at the buzzer!
yes, back-to-back games. And despite the fact that Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith nearly cost LeBron his ACL, at our number 9 slot, a shot flew so high in the air that the cameraman almost lost his job.
Lamb lost it! Has to fire!
That was maybe the finest half-court game winner I've seen since Emmanuel Mudiay. How did you even manage to get that thing up? That shot is vastly underappreciated, yet it pales in comparison to number 8. It was the 2006 season, and Kobe was enjoying one of the most memorable seasons of any NBA player ever. But he was denied the MVP title by Steve Nash. So when Kobe found out he'd be facing Nash in the first round of the playoffs, it wasn't just business, it was personal.
Ball knocked away, stolen by Parker. There it is. Here comes George to Kobe Bryant. Bryant inside. It's good.
You can guess how memorable these games in the NBA are if you'd like this video right here. This was the game Kobe spent years in the gym working for, but being down one with 6 seconds remaining was when he became the Black Mamba.
You gotta get a shot here. Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
Man had 3 open teammates, was double teamed, and responded, "Nah, I'm okay." But Kobe had no idea that shot would become more than an iconic moment. One fan said, "That shot saved my life." Damn, man. That's why there will never be another Kobe. Just like there will never be a shot like in the number 7 spot. It was 2016, Warriors versus Thunder. And in the last minutes, Steph transformed an ordinary game into a historic performance. Even after history is created, the task isn't done. So when Russell Westbrook, as usual, misses a clutch shot, you already know who the Warriors will take in their last shot.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Not only it was Steph Curry's 12th three-pointer of the game, but he also nailed one of the coldest shots in NBA history. But come on, bro, we're talking about Steph, so I'm not shocked he nailed it, unlike number 6, which made no sense.
Simmons gets it into Harris. Harris thought he was fouled. Harris it appeared he got it off on top.
There's no way out of control. The play was almost fouled. With a tenth of a second remaining, he makes the half-court shot to steal the victory. Even Vince Carter couldn't believe his eyes. But at least it didn't result in the firing of a coach, as the shot at our number 5 place did. With LeBron dropping in 40 points in the game and the Raptors down the series 2-0, they didn't believe things could get much worse until Game 3 all knotted up.
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, good night, Cleveland! That is for you!
You'll really have your chance if you like this video right now. Man, just look at the Raptors' responses. I'm not sure whether Jared felt the shot was humorous or if he was simply intoxicated, but LeBron's shot did a lot more than harm egos after the defeat. The Raptors' general manager was so enraged that he walked into the locker room, cursed at the coach, and by the time the Raptors lost their next game, Coach Casey was fired. Man, nobody could possibly stop LeBron. He reached the final 7 years in a row. But at least Toronto wasn't humiliated in the last game of a series by a shot like our number 4 played.
A 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! And
Are you serious? With a shot that insane, his opponent had to take a seat. The Rockets were sent home with less than a second to win or lose the game. You have to feel awful for Harden. Dude may never win a ring as a result of this. But at least, Dame's shot didn't cause a superstar to be transferred, like 5 years later, because a team ridiculed Dame so hard that it damaged their whole organization.
chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long-range 3. And it's good! At the buzzer!
Goodbye, goodbye. Dame dropped a 50 ball from 37 feet away, causing a financial catastrophe, giving away Russell Westbrook and Paul George. Yes, Lillard's shots created history. If it came down to a Game 7, it may have been in our top 3. But now that we're here, shots become so insulting that grown men cry.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Did you notice all those bounces? The planet isn't prepared for all of that. Anyway, Kawhi's shot was fortunate, man. Guaranteed. Even if I had $1 million, I couldn't make it bounce like that again. It reminds me of our number 2 plays, when 2 players performed something that will never happen again.
Is he going to get there? Got to foul him. And they do.
Take a peek at Devontae.
Didn't get him. And give Shai Gilgeous-Alexander credit as Devontae sends it.
Gets it! The game winner!
Even so, it's not at the top of the list. So now, it's finally time. The most memorable conclusion to an NBA game ever. A shot so famous, it has its own nickname. 1989 playoffs, Bulls versus Cavs. And no one anticipated the series to be close, but it wasn't. Michael Jordan entered the NBA as one of the league's most skeptic players. But being an underdog never stopped Michael Jordan, so he devised a plan to show himself not just to Chicago, not only to the media, but to the whole world. It was the series finale, winner takes all, and with Jordan scoring over 40 points per game, it was shaping to be one of the most spectacular ends to a playoff round ever. And Jordan placed Chicago on the map.
To go in the middle of the floor. Jordan has it, and Jordan puts up a jumper and hits with 6 seconds to go. Jordan hits the basket and now has
Up 1, 6 seconds remaining. Jordan believed he had called the game until
but that might have been just incidental contact. Yeah, but it came off of the shoulder as he was defending.
Cleveland wasted no time in splurging. Only 3 seconds to retake the lead. So with the score down to 1, everything came down to one possession. And there was only one player on the floor capable of pulling off a miracle.
Zellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go, puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has
Game over. That shot marked the beginning of Michael Jordan's career as we know it. Man, that shot was really insane. I'm sure that you're interested in finding out more information, so please watch this video.